together?
20.
20, okay? The first sound that we're going to look at is that sound, okay? Our first word is
Noise.
Noise is that word. Hum the word noise. How many syllables?
1.
That's just a one-syllable word, right? So go ahead, draw your syllable line. Now pound and tap that word noise. Noise. How many phonemes? 3. What is my first sound? Oh, I don't know a letter that says N. What's my first sound? And how do you spell that N? N. Middle sound. Oi. Now there are 2 ways to spell oi. O-I and O-Y. Which one am I going to use here? With the hand, with the hand, with the hand. Why am I going to use O-I here, everybody?
Because I can be at the first, at the middle.
And not at the end, right? You can use O-I in the beginning or the middle, right? Can you use O-Y in the middle? No, you can only use O-I. So I have N-O-I, final sound. What's my final sound? Not S. Right? Now, we've talked a lot about whenever a word ends in that sound, guys, hey, whenever a word ends in that sound, sometimes we can just put an S, but can we all the time? No. We need a letter to protect that S from looking plural. What letter is that going to be?
E.
E. Beautiful. Okay. Our next word. What is that word?
Night.
Night. Hum the word night. Only one syllable, right? Yeah, pound it. Night. How many phonemes?
3.
What's my first phoneme? Right? Most of the time, if a word ends in what are we going to use? Most of the time. Just an N, right? Now, I have an I, right? I have I. What is our chant for IGH? Ready? Wait for me. Let's sing it with me. Sing it with me. IGH is a trick, you see. It's always used before a T, right? So there are some exceptions, like in the word high, right? But most of the time, if you have a T after that long I sound, what spelling are you going to use? IGH. And then how do we spell T? T. Now, what is my last word? What is my last word? Kneel. What do we notice about this word that's a little bit different? Thank you for raising your hand, Harper. It has a K in, right? Now, with a hand, when do I use K in to represent that N sound? Chris? Not because there's a short, stop. Not because there's a short vowel. When something's pointy, right? When something's pointy, or when something's sharp, or when something is like protruding off of something, we use KN, right? Now when we're kneeling, we're getting down on our knee, right? Is your knee the point of your leg? Yes. So would we use a KN? Yeah, right? Hum the word kneel. How many syllables? Just one. Pound it. Kneel. E-O. How many phonemes is that? 3 phonemes, right? That first one. Ooh, I didn't draw my sound bubbles. What is my first one? How am I going to spell it? K-N. Middle sound. E. Right? Now there are 2 most common ways to spell E in a word. Either with an E-E or with a Y. Right? Those are the 2 most common. What are we going to use here? E-E. Last phoneme.
L.
And how do we spell L? L. Now, I want you to really think about this. Don't just blurt out a guess. Why do we not double that L in kneel? Think about our double rule. Why do we not double that?
Because if we have a short vowel before.
And is that a short vowel?
No.
Is E a short vowel?
No.
No. So are we allowed to double the L?
No.
Absolutely not. Do we have all three of these written?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Our next sound. What sound is that?
Wrinkle.
I said, what sound is that? What is that first word?
Wrinkle.
Wrinkle. Hum the word wrinkle. How many syllables? That is a 2-syllable word. Now, when you're saying the word wrinkle, it sounds like you might separate the syllables in between the K and the L, right? Rink-o. Isn't that what it sounds like? Yeah? So that's how we're going to write it, but then we have to look. We got to look at something. Are you ready? In the word wrinkle, you hear ink, right? That word chunk, ink. You hear that? How are we going to spell in this word? Why are we going to use a W-R? Somebody with a hand, tell me why we use a W-R in this word. But why are we using W-R? Think about those words W-R, like your wrist and right and wrinkle. What happens? What am I doing when I'm writing or when I'm... what is happening to my wrist?
It's wrinkling.
Oh, it's not wrinkling, but it's turning, right?
Oh.
Turning. You use W-R whenever something is turning, okay? Whenever something is twisting. A wrinkle is when your shirt is like all funky, right? It's distorted a little bit when you have wrinkly clothes, okay? So that is why we use W-R here. Now, look at me. Hey. Hey. How do we spell that word chunk, ink? How do we spell that word chunk, ink? I-N-K, right? We spell that word chunk, ink, I-N. I'm going to put my K down here so we can save it for a minute. Okay? Now, what is my last sound that I hear in my word? Oh. Now, we talked about, it's still right here actually, which one to use. If you have a tall letter or a letter that falls, you use
E.
You are not looking at that. Oh, we're going to do that again. Freeze. We're going to do that again because y'all are not looking at that board. I see it right now. If you have a letter that is tall or a letter that falls, use
L-E.
L-E. If you have a small letter, use
E-L.
E-L, right? Now, is K a letter that's tall or that falls, or is it a small?
Tall.
It's tall, right? So which one am I going to use?
L-E.
Which one am I going to use?
L-E.
L-E. Now, if my word ends in L-E, what has to be connected to it?
K.
What type of letter has to be connected to it then? A consonant, right? Doesn't a consonant always have to be connected to that L-E? Yes. So would my K be a part of my first syllable or my second syllable? My second syllable, right? Wrinkle. Does everybody have that? Yep. My next one, what is that word? Is that rifle? Ripple. Hum it. Ooh, that was not a hum. Hum it. Mm-hmm. How many syllables? 2 syllables. What's my first syllable? Rip. Right? Pound it. Rip. It. How many phonies?
3.
How do I spell R? How am I spelling I? How am I spelling P? How am I spelling it here? Just a P, right? In my first syllable, I have to just have one consonant Remember how we talked about that VCCV pattern? What do we always split? The consonants, right? So I'm only going to have one consonant over here. Now, what's my second syllable? It sounds just like it'd be rip, right? But can I have an LE by itself?
No.
What has to be connected to an LE? A consonant. Now, how do I know that I'm using LE and not EL? Thank you for raising your hand, Dylan. How do I know that?
Because we're using a P because if you check right there, it says double P. So
Okay, but how do I know that I'm using LE though?
because
If you have a
letter that's tall
or a letter that
tall,
you use,
L-E.
you use
L-E.
beautiful, right? And I have to have a consonant connected to it. Now, what if I only put my consonant here and I didn't put my consonant here? What would that word be? Ripple. That's an open syllable. That would be ripple. Look, we have an open syllable right there. Have you ever heard the word ripple?
No.
No. So you have to make sure that you are protecting that vowel, letting it stay short by doubling that P. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand how you're not writing your words. If you ain't writing your words, we got a little bit of problem, okay? My next word, what is it?
Ferret.
Only 3 people read that word.
Ferret.
Ferret. How many syllables? Hum it. How many syllables? Hum it. I have 2 syllables. What's my first syllable?
Fair.
Fair. Pound it.
Fair.
Fair. How many?
3.
How am I spelling here?
F.
How am I spelling here?
E.
How am I spelling here?
R.
R. What's my second syllable?
Ret.
Ret, right? Now, when you say the word ferret, you might say fair-et, right? But if I only put an ET at the end, that's ferret, ferret. I don't know how you would even say that word, right? What do you have to do to that consonant?
You have to double it.
You have to double it. You have to double it. Our next sound. What is the sound at the top? What is the sound? What? Do you say wha?
No.
Short. Wha. Cut off that What is the first word that we have?
Whistle.
I only had about 5 people say that. Freeze. 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 There are 15 people in this room. What is this word?
Whistle.
Whistle. Oh my gosh, that was much better. Hum the word whistle. How many syllables?
2.
How many syllables?
2.
2 syllables. 2 syllables. What's my first syllable? Whis. Whis. Pound it. Whis. Is. How many phonemes? 3 phonemes. Now, what do you notice about that W sound here? How am I spelling it? WH. Do you want to know a trick about W and WH? It's been a while since we talked about it, so I want you to listen. Your eyes are on me so I can remind you. You use WH in those question words, who, what, when, where, why. You know those. And then words that are like airy or gusty, okay? A whistle, they're moving air. A whisper, a whirlwind, okay? Yes, ma'am? Okay, what's my first sound? What's my first sound? My first sound. How am I spelling that W sound here? W-H. What's my next sound? Woo! I. How do you spell I? I. And what's my third sound? What's my third sound? Right? Now, what's my second syllable? Do you hear the T? Wait, you know this song from Snow White, whistle while you work. How does it go? I don't know how it goes. I can't even whistle. Do you hear the T in that word? I'm not saying whistle. Are you saying whistle? No, so you have a silent T in that word, right? I need your eyes. I need your eyes. You want to know the reason why I give myself that there's a T there? You want to know the reason that I tell myself? Because what do you see that the word whistle ends in? L-E. And if I'm using L-E, I have to have a tall letter or a letter that falls, right? Right? So I just have a silent T so that I can use L-E. Does that make sense? Maybe a little bit. Maybe un poquito. Is that how you say that? What's that one? Window. Oh my goodness, we know this one. Hum it. Hum it. How many syllables?
2.
My first syllable is a closed syllable. We know how to spell win. Pound it.
Win.
Pound it.
Win.
Tap it.
Win.
How many phonemes? 3. 1, 2, 3. How are we spelling what here?
W.
Just a W. It's not a question word. It's not a breathy word. Next one. I. And how do we spell I? I. Final. I am going to get y'all. And how are we spelling in the middle of our word? Just an and we have a closed syllable here, right? Right? What's my second syllable? Do. Pound it. Do. Do. Oh. How many sounds?
2.
Only 2 sounds. How do I spell do? D. And if I have a long O at the end of a word, we can use O-E. Sometimes we use O-W. Right? Which one's the most common? O-W. We're going to use O-W here. Okay. My next one. What is my last?
Western.
Yeah. My last word is western. Look at it. Hum it. How many syllables?
2.
What's my first syllable?
West.
What's my first syllable?
West.
West. Pound it.
West.
How many phonemes?
4.
4. How are we spelling what?
W.
It's not a question word. It's not an airy word. F.
E. S. T.
My second syllable? Earn. Pound it. Earn. How many?
2.
What is the most common way to spell er?
E-R.
N.
N.
We're going to go through these pretty fast. Okay? What is my next sound? You're not okay, you're not listening to my question. What is my next sound? J. What's my first word? Jungle. Hum it. How many? 2. 1, 2. What's my first syllable? John. Pound it. How many?
3.
How many?
3.
1, 2, 3. How are we going to spell J here?
J.
J. Why am I using a J, not a G?
Because if it was J, you would have to have the E next to it.
You would have to have an I or an E, right? Do we have an I or an E?
No.
No, we're using a J. How do we spell
U.
How do we spell N? And so I have J-U-N. What's my second syllable?
Go.
Go. Pound it.
Go.
Go. Go. Oh. How am I going to spell G? G. And if I have a tall letter or a letter that falls, I use
L-E.
L-E. What's my next word?
Jolly.
What's my next word?
Jolly.
Jolly. Hum it. How many syllables? 2 syllables. What's my first syllable? Jaw. Hum it. Oh, I said hum it. Pound it. Jaw. J. many? 3. How am I spelling J? It's not by an I or an E. I use a J. O. L. Right? We have jaw. But if I'm adding that E to the end and I'm spelling it with a Y, what do I need to do to that consonant? I need to split up. I need to double it though, right? Yeah? So I have U. And what is the most common, even above EE? The most common way to spell E is? I'm about to get y'all. The most common way to spell E is? Y. Y. Y'all, and the word is right there. Press that button. Okay, what's my next word? Ginger. Hum it. Hum it. How many syllables? How many syllables? What's my first syllable? What's my first syllable? Gin. Pound it. Gin. How many? 3. What's my first sound? J. Right? But what's my second sound? What's my second sound? I. Right? My second sound is I. And if my second sound is I, spelled with an I, how am I going to get that J sound? G. So I have G. I. How do we spell N? N. My second syllable. Jer. Pound it. Right? 2. Again, we have a J sound, but what's my next sound? And how are we spelling And if it's by an E, which spelling am I going to use? Ginger. My next word, what is it? Gentle. Hum it. Hum it. How many syllables? 2. What's my first syllable? It's not gin. Jen. Right? Pound it. Jen. Pound it. I'm gonna wait till you pound it. Pound it. Jen. Go. J-N. How many? 3. If I have a J, spelled with an E, what letter am I going to use? G. So I have J-N. And what's my second syllable? Toll. Pound it. Toll. Oh, how many sounds? 2. Oh, now, how am I going to spell T? And if I have a T, is T a tall letter? So what am I going to use? L-E. My next word, what is it?
Morgan.
Have you ever heard of a margin? What is the G beside? An I. I have 2 syllables. What's my first syllable? What's my first syllable? Pound it. Mar. R. How many?
2.
How do I spell How do I spell R? A-R. What's my second syllable? Jen. Pound it. Jen. J-N. How many? 3. Let's go to the vowel. My vowel is I, right? Spelled with an I. So how am I going to get that J sound? With the
Christian
G.
Green to the office, please. Christian Green.
Lay back. And then how am I going to get that N? N. My next sound. What is this sound that I have up here? Okay. Now I want to tell you something about these words that we're going to have. Okay. Some of them are going to be spelt with that PH digraph that we learned about yesterday. Okay. Didn't we learn about PH yesterday?
Yes.
You don't use it a whole bunch, but I want to give you kind of a trick. Okay. You are going to use PH in words that are like scientific. Okay. Think of like animals. Animals have to do science, right? Like you learn about animals in science.
Yes.
So a dolphin, you use PH. A photograph, the amount of science behind a photograph, I don't even understand. I don't even know how you take pictures on my phone. I don't get it. It's crazy to me. So you use a PH. What's another one? A graph. You use graphs in math, right? Yeah? So what do you use for that sound? PH. Think about a paragraph. A paragraph is something that's a little bit more complex, right? A little bit harder to write.
Yes.
So you use a PH. Okay? So those scientific words, those math words, and the words that are talking about something complex, like a telephone, you use a PH. Okay? Now, most of the time, if you look at our code chart, that's over there. Most of the time, what are we using? What spelling pattern are we using? Look at it. What has the biggest power bar? F, right? And then the second most common is FF, right? And then we use PH. A little bit. We hadn't even talked about GH yet.
pH is 8%.
Yeah, look at that. Did you hear, Avery?
Yeah.
FF we use how many percent of the time?
I don't know what GH
You said it. 9%. FF 9%. PH 8% of the time. So not a whole bunch.
GH ain't even 1%.
Yeah, and GH isn't even 1%. What's my first word that I have up here? Photo. How many syllables? Comment. How many? 2 syllables. What's my first syllable? Fo. Pound it. Fo. How many?
2.
Just 2. Now, a photo is something complex. It's something maybe a little bit scientific. There's a lot of science behind it that I do not understand. So how are we going to spell that sound? PH. What's my last sound in that syllable? O. Now, if O is the last sound in the syllable, do I need another vowel connected to it to make it say its long sound? No, I just need an O, right? What type of syllable is that?
An open syllable.
Open syllable. What is my second syllable?
Toe.
Toe. Pound it. Toe.
O.
O. How many?
2.
O. How do I spell
T.
T? And then how am I going to get that O sound here?
O.
O. Right? Now, this word is made of 2
Open syllable.
open syllables. Isn't it? Our next one. What is that next word that we have?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. Where do you learn about a dolphin's habitat?
Inside.
Oh, this is a scientific word. So how are we going to get that sound?
PH.
I need eyeballs and I do not have eyeballs. How do we get that sound?
PH.
PH. How many syllables? Hum it. That was not 14 people. Hum it. How many?
2.
What's my first syllable?
Dog.
Pound it.
Dog.
How many? 3. How do I spell D?
D.
How do I spell ah?
O.
How do I spell
L.
Now I'm going to ask you a question that's really going to have to make you think.
What?
Why don't I double my L here? With the hand, no blurts. Why do I only have one L here and not 2? Thomas.
Because there's 2 consonants in PH.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. But that's not quite the answer I'm looking for. The floss rule tells me it's a
1-syllable word.
1-syllable word with a short vowel. Is this a 1-syllable word?
No.
I'm asking a question and I don't have everybody's eyes. Is this a 1-syllable word?
No.
So do I have to double my L?
No.
No. So far I have doll. What's my second syllable? Thin. Pound it. Thin. How many? 3. Now, you learn about dolphins in science. How am I going to get that sound?
PH.
PH. Vowel sound.
It.
Ooh, vowel sound. How do I spell it?
I.
Final sound. How do I spell n?
I.
Dolphin. What is that?
Graph.
What is that?
Graph.
Graph. Graph. Now, if you know this word, you could know so many more words because the word graph is part of a lot. Paragraph, you see that whole word graph in it.
Yeah.
Telegraph, like we learned about in, was it knowledge or social studies? You would know that word if you knew that chunk.
Telegraph.
It's a base, not a
Can
chunk.
we come up there and do it? Do it? Like, take us to it? Please?
Well, I'm doing it for you, for y'all's parents.
Yeah, but you guys have...
Y'all are doing it on your boards. Maybe later. Maybe later. Okay, what is my word?
Graph.
Now, hum the word graph. How many syllables is that?
One.
Just one. So do I need to draw my syllable line?
No.
I don't really need it. There's only one. So now we're going to pound and tap. Go. If I don't have all 14, we're going to do it again, y'all. Hello. Graph. That was spectacular, splendid. How many phonemes?
4.
I love hearing y'all. How am I going to spell that G sound?
G.
G. How am I spelling
R.
How am I spelling I?
A.
And you make graphs when you're in
The
math, right? When you're in math and you're doing math, sometimes you might even write on graph paper.
PH.
So how am I spelling? Hello. How am I spelling that sound?
PH.
Graph. My next word, what is it?
Finish.
Finish. Hum it. That wasn't 14 hums. Hum it. How many?
4. No, I mean 2.
What? We're gonna take that back. Hum finish. How many?
2.
What is my first syllable?
Fin.
Fin. Pound it.
Fin.
How many phonemes?
3.
3. Now, is finish a complex word? Is it a scientific word or a math word? No. So how am I going to spell that sound? An F. And remember, like 80-something% of the time, we use an F. How am I going to spell in this word? Medial. Medial phoneme. How do I spell I? Final. How do I spell Second syllable, what is it? Ish. Pound it. Ish. Ish. Two. How do I spell I? How do I spell F-I-N-I-S-H? And then my last word, what is it? That was weak. That was better. Hum it. Hum it. How many?
2.
What's my first syllable?
Trash.
Pound it.
Trash.
How many?
4.
I want you to think about the way, like whenever your mom is stuck in traffic. You almost hear that ch in there, don't you? Like traffic. Listen to the way that I'm saying the word. Listen. Sometimes that TR sounds like chur, like CHR. Sounds like traffic. Ch-er. Are you ever going to have ch-er? No. No. How am I going to get that first sound? T. Next. How do I spell Ah, how do I spell it? Final. Final sound. How do I spell it? Traf. Now, it sounds like you would syllabicate it by saying traf-ic, right? That's the spoken syllable, traf-ic. But if I just write that, I'll put one consonant after my vowel, that's traffic. Do you get stuck in traffic on Carter Street?
Oh.
No. What do I need to do to my consonant? What? What do we call it? We call double it. I'm gonna ask again. No, that's not a flosser. Flosser is only in one syllable words, right? You have to double a consonant in multisyllabic words whenever you have that short vowel that you want to keep short. So if you have a short vowel that you want to keep short, a lot of the times, what do you have to do to that consonant? Double it. This is our very first spelling test that we took in August. That was that rule. So, what is my second syllable? Fit. Pound it. Fit. How many?
3.
How do I spell How do I spell I? How do I spell I? How do I spell K?
C.
And now this is another one of those questions that I'm going to ask that I want you to really think about. Why do I only use a C here and not a CK? My duck rule is talking about one syllable words with short vowels. Is this a one syllable word? So does my duck rule apply here?
No.
Do I need to put a CK?
No.
Absolutely, fruitly not.
Oh,